go, let's go, let's go. I can't believe this is happening. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, let's go. I'm fine. Finally. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's go. We can finally start playing CCC. Whew. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Ah, select the mode. As usual, maniac. We are not guys that wanna play the wrong way. Oh, I love it. Fate Extra, I don't have it, I'm sorry, my friend. I'll be playing the normal way for now. Oh, I am so happy. Let's go! Yeah, Skibiyara Academy. Seraph. Let's go! Back to Seraph! Label Transfer Student. Category not allowed to refuse scans. Quality E-. Kakuni shimashita. Let's go! Record access that failed. Your identity we need name. We need to be verified. Your identity we need to be verified. Your identity we need to be verified. Let's go! And put your name and gender on your contracted servant. I've got it, don't worry. As always, the female option. That's the one we like the most. Give her a name. Let's see. I remember I called her this. Akuno Kishinami. Let's see. Akuno. Nickname Akuno. That's what I like to see. I love it. Oh my god. Akuno, is this okay? Yes. And the servant? There is nothing else. There is no one else. Not you. Not you. Definitely not you. Back with Caster once more. Yes. Miss Akuno Kishinami. Let's go. I feel so great right now. This is good. Back to CCC once more. In English this time. It's a bright, sunny morning as I make my way to school. I should already be used to commuting by now, but I still can't seem to remember the way here. Soon enough, I arrive in front of the school gate. There's still plenty of time left. Other students in the same uniform pass through the gate in peaceful harmony. Continuing my main routine thread, I also head for the gate. Then, I feel as if someone's calling for me, so I hurry up until I see my friend and student council president, Issei Yurido, standing here. Which reminds me, starting today, they would be doing inspections to ensure we were in compliance with school rules. It was Public Morals Awareness Month or something. Yes, yes, yes! Good morning, lovely weather we're having. Yes. Why are you giving that? You're acting weird today, look. You know if I'm going to inspect your uniform? So it's strange things. I'm aware of such an event. So it seems. I have no idea why I mistook that event to be today myself. I love it often and you say it's nothing. Then I towards the school building. Let's go! Back to CCC! Wait a minute, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sorry, before you go to class, could you close up the supply room on the first floor? I forgot to lock it. Given my role duties, I'm unable to move from here. Could you do that for me? The storage room on the first floor. If I recall, it's at the end of the hallway to the left of the entrance. I still have time until our room starts, and this is a request from himself. There's no reason to refuse. Yes, that's excellent. And SD, some strange people join the faculty too. That's excellent to me. I never tried to consider you into joining student council. Here's the key to the storage room. See ya. He thanks me in exaggerated manner and resumes his task of overseeing the main gate. He told me that Public Morals Awareness Month doesn't start today, but here he is. The student council president is as diligent as a fine-tuned machine. I said goodbye to Issei and headed for the school building. Squinting against the sunlight, I didn't really feel like early summer or early spring. And so, Akuno Kishinami's day begins. Once again. Back at it again! Access system granted. You may access it with the triangle button. Ah, that feels so great! She shoots! Or I would have, but even if I wanted to, I can't really kick the ball while wearing a skirt, so I settled for an enthusiastic yell. Oh, here you are. I've got a message from the editor-in-chief. She wants to talk, so go see her after school. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. You're expected to do big things. Someone left a line marker here. Maybe they used it during gym class and then just left it here. Ah, this is so good. I left the volleyball club because I have exams this year. Now I've gained weight. I'm here, see? It's embarrassing for disciplinarians indeed, but... Ah... This is the stand for morning assemblies. It's infamous for placing the curse of lengthy speeches upon anyone who climbs on it. Ha! Nice. Alright, let's explore a little. We have all the time in the world right now. Hey, let's drop by the station today before going home. Sure, we could go grab some donuts too. Neat. Let me buy something. Various drinks are lined up against the vending machine. Unfortunately, I don't have any change on me. I'll pass for now. Ah, come on, Akuno, you're poor as fuck. It's the side entrance. If I want to enter the school, I should use the main entrance. Nice, no problems so far. Can I go over here? Yes, I can. Ah, sorry, it's nothing. I was just a little dizzy. I'm alright now. I feel like I'm not actually myself. There's no way that's... Very mysterious, all that. Nothing over here. It's the school's back gate. I've heard that students who are late sneak into the building through here. But classes haven't started yet, so there's no one like that here. Ah, we love it. Hey, Iki, welcome! How are you doing? I'm finally playing CCC after waiting for like 8 or 9 years. This is so good. The archery club is holding morning practice. It's almost time for class, so they're in the middle of cleaning up. Ah, the archery range, we love it. Good old Fate Station. Ah, alright, let's advance a little. My main thread doesn't have self-training in it, which means I keep putting on weight. Isn't this some kind of fatal bug? Or maybe it's harassment. What if God decided I get to be a chubby girl now? Come on, I don't really care about that. Oh, I missed that voice! I missed that voice so much! Let's go! Pain suddenly rushes from my left hand. Wondering why I cheeked back of it? We back at it! On my left hand, a verse resembling a rune had appeared. I don't remember seeing it before. I would have heard myself somewhere. The pain soon subsided. Maybe it was just a dizzy spell. I took a deep breath and pulled myself together. It's just... I feel like I heard an extremely familiar voice. Ah! Progress of time 7%. Morning. You can check your next goal by pressing the start button. Sure, why not? Look up the storm at the end of the first hallway. Yeah, but I'll take my time. This is classroom 1A. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. This is classroom 1B. This classroom feels totally lifeless. Doesn't look like anyone is around. This is classroom 1C. All of the first year classroom seems totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. Oh, I'm already a storm? I think I was told how to use a fire extinguisher. I can seem to remember how. The alarm on the fire giant has a charm that just makes you want to press it. But doing that will cause an uproar or refrain. Ah, I love it. Alright, let's explore for a bit. The exam schedule has been posted. Exams. I regret even thinking about this topic. The boys' bathroom. Yep, I don't have the guts to walk in. I think I was thought it was fairly sure, but I remember that. The girls' bathroom. I don't need to go right now. Sure, that works. Did you happen to notice the students wearing different color uniforms? Black uniforms are worn by the Public Morals Committee and club's president. Sure. Inside the faculty office, the teachers are all busy preparing for their classes. It's the usual scene before the school day begins. I get yelled at if I went into the office right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Ah, that feels great. All the memories are coming back in. Notice from the health committee. Things like nutritional balance, washing your hands, and rinsing your mouth are written up on here. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't need to be checked out at the infirmary. Yet! Haha! No, this isn't it. I think the storeroom should be at the other end of the doorway. Ah. Oh, here? The supply room? No, I said it was the supply storeroom. It's not this one, but the room to the far left. We are by this one. Can we go up? Isai asked me to go look up the storeroom. I think it was at the end of the left. Come on, let me go up or down. The cafeteria is just up ahead. They've been remodeling it since last week, so no one's allowed to go in right now. Alright, I don't think we can do much of anything, so let us start the game, shall we? Someone is calling for us after all. This is the entrance. If I had to say what this door is used for, I have no clue. He said this was the supply room, so I figured this is a space for storing things no one is using. Whatever the case, there's no reason for me to go inside. I take the key out from my pocket, better hurry up and lock it so I can get to class. Oh. Did that sound come from the inside just now? Since I was tasked with locking this door, I can't just ignore it. I've been made to the door to listen in on what's happening inside. Whatever, now it's time to chill. Sure, it's just me here, but chilling means I get to munch on all the snacks. Isn't it great to be so comfy without having to do anything? I'm one of the real winners. All users are way too amazing, like Dean. Way too serious, way too desperate. I leave that all reward to the PKs. I mean, should be fine to hide out here until the winner gets called. Camping my way to victory. Jinako, you genius, you lol. There's obviously someone in there. I'm not gonna do and ask, is someone in there? Huh? The suspicious sounds continue for about a minute before settling down. I take a deep breath and knock on the door again. I announce my entrance, then open the door. Jinako! Jinako! Doko da! An inconspicuous blackboard. No sign of it seeing much use. I'm not going to it just yet. Let's search. Someone left some cardboard boxes in here. Looks like they're filled with various documents. At first glance, it looks like a futon, but now that I take another look, it's one of those mats used in PE. Alright, Jinako, get out of here! This here is the problem. Now that I really want to know what... Not that I really want to know any more than that. Come on, at least do a better job at hiding it. Then I could pretend nothing was wrong and leave it at that. Now I have no choice but to point it out. So I take a deep breath and... Hey you! Get out already! Oh, I miss that voice. Oh, I miss those voices. This is so good. Yes, Jinako, yes! Someone's desperately trying to shut the door from inside, but the door won't actually close. This person A doesn't really fit into the locker. Then let's close the door. Then let's open the door. Sorry, but I don't have the time to be nice about it. I open the locker immediately and then... Nice! Jinako, she's back in! The young girls, camera guy, come on! Ah, Jinako. This incredibly suspect person glares at me with furrowed brows. I should be throwing out a question first here, but I get the feeling that doing so would just make things worse. First off, I told her my name in class, but then I threw the questions. No matter how I look at it, she's not a student. Who is this woman? And where is this girl's room she spoke of? The neat lifestyle. Living in hiding? Here? Yeah, just like face. Substitute teacher? This obvious stop of a woman is? Haha, let's go! Irito Nito! I see. So you do nothing and I use this, I take it. Pow! You're thinking of plain old neat. They're adorable little plebs, sure. But don't dump me to go with them. Gina puffs her chest with a nerve of pride. Her breasts sway even under the yellow strap. This woman said she was a substitute teacher. A debut style, but I don't have time for this right now, and it doesn't seem like she's a bad person. I decided to tell her that if she's going to live in the storeroom, then to keep this key and lock the door. Go on already, she said as she showed me the door. It's almost time for homeroom. I know to hurry up and leave without being told to. You're not weird. Yes! You're not weird. No! Haha! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. You're not weird, Jinako. We love you like that. Because I know people who are even weirder. Otherwise, it came to mind, but that's not right. In the first place, I wouldn't know what kind of person Jinako Karigiri is because I've only just met her. But for me to affirm that she's not weird is simply because everyone's weird somehow. I've somehow been run out of the storeroom. I heard a click-clack from the keys locking the door. It seems that it's been tightly shut from the inside. Gina Kokagiri. As I leave the dark storeroom, I think to myself how hard it is. Had there always been participants like that here? Hey, wait, I used a pretty weird phrase just now. I wonder if I'm still asleep. I feel more restless this morning than I've ever been. It might be a fever, so I should probably head home right after school. Head to classroom 2A. Ah, good morning, Akno. If you left down this much, you'll end up being late. Huh? Why would that worry me, you ask? Come on, we're both in 2A, aren't we? I guess. Are we? Alright, second floor. I just got to the stairs leading to the second floor. Then, I suddenly heard a voice overhead. It sounds like, say, the frantic footsteps of a woman who had just slipped. Oh. Oh boy. It sounds like nothing! Someone's really falling down right now! Oh boy, the monster is here. Bakemono kita! With a sudden crash, I found my back into the hallway. I hit the back of my head into the hard floor. My brain shakes and my eyes spin. What on earth just happened? Setting aside my blurred vision, let's see what's going on here. Yabai! Sure enough, my fingers were grasping at the sky. They almost dissolved into a great mass. Yabai! Its impact is incredible. It's like my hand is melting. I squeeze and the juicy flesh springs back, and yet my fingertips supporting a weight won't let go of her clothes. Rather, it's as if they are glued and being consumed. There's such a ridiculous plenty of volume, reminiscent of the bountiful plots of the earth. A time is born for a magnificent meat. A carnivore is set off by the sight of fresh meat because its five senses tell it that the meat is delicious. Similar to how that works, there supposedly exists meat that energizes the five senses merely by its beauty. But come to think of it, why am I forgetting like this? Jesus Christ! Yabai! Come on. Oh, what the heck am I doing here? All I remember is that something incredible fell on me, and that I came to my senses after I hit the back of my head. When I pulled myself together and looked up, there was the face of an unfamiliar woman before me. Camera guy, come on! Oh boy, that monster. She's way too close. If she leans down on me that sensually, there's no way I could think normally. Anyways, I managed to tell her my name. Master? What's that? I wanted to ask about it, but the woman was gone. All that was left was a light, lingering scent, like a kindled home bonfire. Actually, the woman's scent is now all over my uniform. Yeah, I've been through some atrocious things this morning. If a classmate saw what happened just now, Hello, you! Someone actually saw me! The one in the red school uniform was glaring at me like I'm human garbage. It's my classmate who recently transferred in. Leo! Leo seems to have seen the entire thing from the top of the stairs. Hey, I said as I waved at him. Leo! Leo! So sighed Leo with an angelic smile as he went on down to classroom 2A. Alright, fine. Oh, if it isn't Kishinami, aren't you coming in a little late today? Teacher's not in yet, so hurry up and get your butt in there. Hey, be a bit kinder to me, please. Tsukimihara Times Special Edition. Terror in a strange place. Getaway to the paranormal. Our staff investigated reports that the archery range is a gateway to the spirit world. Ho ho! Said to have been a graveyard during the Edo period. What awaited us there was? Continue in the next issue. Morning, Aknon. Showing up for club today too? No, you're the newspaper club's ace. Guess I sit here eating your dust. I'm going after big scoops. Sure, why not? The library isn't a bad place to study, but it's almost time for homeroom. I better get to classroom 2A. From the librarian. Things like what new books are having this month and return policy are written up on here. The mascot scribbled in the corner is adorable. This is the guidance counseling room. There aren't any students who drop by this early in the morning. It seems to be locked. Works for me. Alright, let us proceed forward. That's it to be. This is class 2B. This class has a lot of athlete students, but since they have morning practice, there aren't many people here yet. There are fire agents at the radio on each floor. What do you expect? I don't know. This locker has tools for cleaning the hallway. If you open the door with a special key, you'll set foot into another world. Okay, not really. I love it. This is so good. Morning. Progress of time 18%. I entered classroom today. I've had quite a morning, and that before our room started. As I took my seat and started to relax, my friend, Shinji Mato, came over to talk to me. Friend is a big word for Shinji. I wanna punch him in the face so much. I wanna punch him in the face. Shinji Mato. As you can see, it's like if you put overly self-conscious, elitist, and spotlight hog into a blender and mix it all into one. If you ask me how we still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I will answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but he's great in school and skill in gaming measure up to his big mouth. If only he could read the mood, then people really would worship him. Is what seems to be the consensus of all the girls in school. Also, the Peace Journal that Shinji is talking about is a massive European bulletin board system, PJ for short. It's not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a haunt for the deeper, self-proclaimed experts. Ooh. Leo directs a casual smile over to me. He's referring to the incident by the stairs from earlier. Leo Bistario Away, a boy who just recently transferred to the school, heir to a certain famous plutocracy, and a child prodigy who skipped grades. At first, I was scared of how different we are in upbringing and ability, but now we casually talk just like this. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we understand each other, but what was it? Alright, if I can't remember, then it must not have been that big of a deal. It was that big of a deal! Say I sensu. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Say hi sensu? Where have I heard that before? I wish. Even if you ask, I can't just think of one on top of my head. There are a lot of things I want, but there are things I can get if I work hard enough. When they say any wish, it feels like it has the nuance of being something you could never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now. That's right, I answer. Leo and his older brother both transferred to Tsukimiara about half a year ago. For I don't remember when I heard it. The fact of it has definitely been recorded. Julius is Leo's older brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo too and from school and is kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him running up to the main gate in a Rolls Royce. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, what would you wish for? Say that after your number one. Yes! Let's go! Oh boy. Jinako, she's the number one. Of course she is. King Shinji, I wanna punch him in the face. While we're talking, the bell phone rang. The teacher in charge of class, the teacher in charge of our class is a noisy one. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what's like a wild animal stomping in from that way. Stomping in, or not? Oh no, Taiga, where are you? The entire class gasped from this unexpected development. The classroom goes dead silent. It was someone we've never seen before, that the school's never seen before, a woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. She must be in her 20s. With a gentle gaze and a graceful stance, she exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence. Without a word, our eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. But my situation was quite different. Was quite ways different. It was because I had an unexpected encounter with this woman just a bit ago. The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class bewilderment with calm, other with cheer. Then, with graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed straight away how earnest she was. Not sure about that. No, you're not! Ah, where is Taiga? I wanna punch him in the face. Shinji always starts with a contrarian stance, but this time he immediately turned into jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for macho women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about these nuns, Miss Fujimura's appearance, exudes purity. I guess one could even call her appearance affectionate. That voice, that posture, those eyes, that smile, all of that is saying that she means us well. But there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips at me from the back of my neck. I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls a far different image to mind. Yes, yes, yes! You're not Taiga, and no way! I angrily with her back, partly just because our eyes met. And then she gave the greatest smile, one that will melt whoever saw it. Oh no, yeah, bye. With the critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turned into a melting pot of gossip. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip, there were envious and fusing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched the uproar before me, there stood Miss Fujimura, warmly waving at me. I scrunched my brows and sighed. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes. Midday, evening, progress of time, 25%. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Happens to everyone, right? This is where Shinji sits. There's nothing in his desk. Essentially, Shinji's desk is neatly organized. It's a desk that reflects the obsessive compulsive Shinji well. This is my assigned seat. The top of it is a little bit chipped, so I can tell right away if it's moved. This is the desk assigned to Leo. The desk is the same as everyone else, but the rest of the stationery he uses are probably luxury goods. Someone's hiding under the desk. Yeah, like that will happen. Did you catch that drum show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was the actual culprit. That was shocking. Yeah. And that dog was so dang cute. I wonder if they've got him to act like that. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play, as if anyone wouldn't be moved by something like that. Huh? Huh? Haha. I remember that. This week it's my turn to clean up the classroom. I wanna go to the archery range and practice already. Rani! 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 I gasped, not expecting what I saw. This girl struck up a sudden conversation without batting an eye. She started going on about me with a giant way of speaking. Rani! Rani! To put it simply, she was an exotic girl. Her skin was brown and her white coat had a sense of cleanliness to it. Her slender, straightforward silhouette felt androgynous. Still, Tsukimihara may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? Like, did she forget to equip a few things? She's so cute. Alright, to put it plainly, you're very angry. But this is pretty unusual. As far as I know, this girl's never complained so much before. I've known her for a relatively long time, so I know these facts for certain. Her name is Rani 8. Invited to Skimara Academy as an authority to electrical engineering, she's one of the very elite. She grew up in a laboratory, so to her, a normal school life, or making friends for that matter, was new to her. I became friends with her when... That's right, when I got injured in the forest, she helped me with her knowledge. Even though Rani has a blunt personality, once one gets to know her, she's a righteous and morally upstanding girl. That said, here's that very same Rani, and she's quite angry with me. Why are you so upset? When I asked that, Rani said so quite decisively. I didn't want to say this, but I have to. I tell Rani that I don't have a clue why she's angry. Ouch! Shut it! Hmm. As if nothing had happened, Rani there waved as she walked past along the way. Of course, you know I've got it. Oh, I become dizzy. Maybe it's setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. As my earth starts to clear up, a familiar figure comes into view. Shinji is sarcastic as usual, but this time I sense more sting in his tone. So I start by asking him if something was bothering him. Of course we know Rin Tosaka! I wanna punt him 100 years. Sounds like he found some trouble with Rin Tosaka. Last time he was harshly rejected, yet Shinji's stubbornly trying to bother her again. Last time? Was Shinji the kind of person to keep making passes at someone who's rejected him? But I'm sure we've had this conversation before. Shinji disappeared into the classroom, probably to pick up his bag and go home. I don't have anything to do at school anymore. I'll be fine to leave now. That's how it should have been. But why isn't this sense of Rin going away? Before I go back, I want to visit the garden for a bit. I may be able to consult her. To the garden we go. Tosaka's shoe is fine. I like me a strong kind of woman. That red outfit makes it even better. Really makes Tosaka's force of personality stand out even more. You have no chance, boy. That girl there is the newspaper club chief, right? She's got a mouth on her, but isn't she quite pretty? Big personality too. I think she's advanced, I guess. Must be nice having flexibility. When this all wraps up, they'll get to have another school. Our capabilities aren't even that different. Man, our god is so unfair to the point of actually being really fair. Look who's here, Kishinami! It's the newspaper club's ace! Got any leads? Hmm? You forgot? You're gonna be okay then? Not much time left before the deadline. I guess like last time you'll be like, BAM! All 7 of those mysteries taken out! Hmm? Last time? When was last time? Something is weird. Oof, gotta pee, honey, it ain't and good for you, am I right? Sure, I guess. Don't say that. Oh, I can go to the 3rd floor, let's go. What's wrong, you haven't gotten home yet? Tosaka? Yes, I saw in the courtyard. It's at the end of the hallway, opposite of the surprise room side. I have time. I have time. I'm good. So far, everything's gone smoothly. At least that's what the log says. Never has there been trouble in the preliminaries. I'm bored. Maybe it's fun for people from the outside, but for us, it's just plain torture. The preliminaries, huh? Interesting. I've come to classroom 3A. Coming to higher grades classroom for no reason is kinda awkward. I know we're supposed to take pictures of the theme of the day for photo club, but today's theme is cherry blossoms sakura. What's with that? What kind of cherry blossoms would be blooming right now? I wonder. Yeah, what was Press thinking? Someone up there is backing up the sakura tree. That was a bad joke even for you. I'll leverage parallel processing if I can run that part in a subroutine. The efficiency would improve dramatically. Okay, since that's decided, let's start looking over the source file as soon as we can. What are you talking about? I've gone to classroom 3C. So what did I come here for exactly? No matter what I think about it, I can't remember, so I decided to leave. Anything new here? This is a fire hydrant, using it when the fire breaks out. That much I know, but I have no idea how to actually use it. And that's supposedly okay, right? Should I've come to classroom 3B, not a soul inside. They must have either left straight form to study for entrance exams, or they went to study at the library. It depresses me knowing that I'll have to deal with the same soon enough. I decided to leave in a hurry and forget about entrance exams. Oh, I can talk to him. Ah, this is weird. I can't talk to him. Oh, I can jump. Nice. President Isai isn't in the student. President Isai isn't in the student council room. I don't have any particular business here, so I decided to take my leave. I can't get into the broadcasting room because it's locked. This is a multimedia room. The room is always locked. We've gotta use it for something at least once before graduation, right? There's nothing posted on this bulletin board. For journalism club, I do pieces on flowers when they're in season, so I go to the garden pretty often. There are all kinds in bloom all year round. Even now, there are plenty of red and yellow ones out, so why not take a look? The garden is to the right of the first floor. Just head through the doors leading outside. This is the multimedia room. This room is always locked. Alright, I'll go to the garden. This is a supply room. No one really comes up to the third floor, so I'm not really sure what this supply room is used for. Good. Can I go to the rooftop? Do not enter, is what it says on the door leading to the rooftop. It used to be a place for students to relax, but there were people doing dangerous things, so it's not allowed anymore. What a shame. First floor. Nothing to do about it then. Guess I'll skip club today as well and go home. It's lovely weather out. Sure, I saw you. Okay, when we get back, we're going to cram school. Entrance exam prep sure is harsh. Ryuda is a wonderful person. I'm sure I have plenty of rivals, huh? I didn't say anything. Please don't mention it. Good luck. Tosaka. She's great, isn't she? Just once, I wanna stroke that nice black hair first. Oh my god. Don't tell anyone I say that, okay? I'm gonna punch you in the face as well. All of a sudden, my feet stopped. It's not like I tripped on anything or that someone called out and stopped me. I really just stopped for no reason at all. No. Rather than why I stopped, it's more like I was recalling why I came here. Stuff is happening, let's go. Pain rushes through my left hand when I held it up to see why there was. My consciousness is coming apart. What is this? I'm scared. There's no headache, there's no pain. In fact, it's more like a peaceful rest. If I fall asleep just like this, how wonderful will it be? But I'm scared. There's no pain, but a fear runs through me. It's not my disconnected mind, but my beating heart that seems to be calling out this abnormality. I miss that voice so much. The vertigo subsided in about 2 seconds. As I swung my head, I put my hand to my chest to check my heartbeat. It was beating so intensely, a vague anxiety gouging at my chest, so much to the point my heart could stop. You shouldn't be here. That conviction shoots up from my spine to the brain. Normally, strangely, the usual me would have sprinted out of the school building by now. But, dear Cast, coming for you fast as I can. Right now, that anxiety I felt is more important to me. It's the voice of someone I shouldn't ever forget. Yes! I have to remember them. Even if this is a world I shouldn't be in, a hell I should run away from as fast as I can. But before that, it feels like I need to at least recover the name of that voice's owner on my own. We coming for you, Caster! Progress of time 35%. The garden. This is the chapel. The door is firmly shut and there's no sign of anyone inside. I've been in here once since I first came to the school, I think. She started yelling at me before I even opened my mouth. Through the pressure, I took a second glance at her. Rin! To put it simply, she was a flash girl. She had neat black leather boots and clothes that really showed off her body lines. It gave her an overall impression of tightness. Still, Tsukimihara may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? Jesus Christ. Ah, I'm down for that. The girl seems to be on the verge of grabbing me by force. Even though she's feeling so embarrassed that she's about to resort to violence, I don't panic. Because I know her better than that. Her name is Rin Tosaka. She's one of the most popular girls in this school and it's highest scoring honor student. When she's quiet, she seems like quite a refined lady, but that's ruined by her headstrong and unrestrained personality, coming off as a tomboy when she opens her mouth. No, in my case, should I say it's a blessing? I don't know how many times her activeness and positivity have helped me. Hmm. We're not enemies. Enemies fighting together. Rin used as Rin used an interesting choice of words. Our test scores are uncomparable, and we don't have any clubs activities to compete over, so there's nothing to fight about. In her usual manner, Rinzer swayed as she walked past along the way. Hmm? Why am I even picking a fight with her? She said as she tilted her head. I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination, probably just my imagination. I must be really tired is all. My head starts to clear up. I should head for the Schulkers now. This is strange, everyone. Oh, wait. Maybe I can turn up the volume a bit. Yes. Like this. Like that. Even voices on, message speed fast. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, maybe we can hear everyone better now. I hope. To Saka. Huh? What was I? Oh, there's no sound of my shoes. President Riddle may be kind of strict, but is extremely nice person. Not too long ago, he. Sorry, it's nothing. Something's wrong. It's the end of the day. The school's building is dyed in the colors of the sunset. There are students at the entrance, heading home. Lover and chit-chat fill the air. The usual scene, the usual life. I'm also just about to visit my shoulder currently. Oh! In the shadows of this twilight, there's a single girl collapsed on the floor in pain. I wonder, who is that? Something's wrong. There's no more sound. Her breath is worn and her cheeks are flushed. She's clearly sick. And yet no one seems to notice. This scene is not normal. I'm starting to doubt my sanity. No, the sanity of the people around me. There's no way every single person could just ignore this. There hasn't been so much as a single person who's even glanced at the girl in the white coat. I should. Yeah, there's something wrong. Albert. In any case, I have to do something as soon as possible. I lift up the suffering girl and up. And something's wrong. I'm gonna restart the game very quick. Oops, not skip. Ah, you can see me. I'm seeing her and I'm running her. That's why I'm able to help her up. She may have a terrible fear. It's so bad that she's not really present and can't tell what's going on. I'm freshman year Sakura Mato. I'm in charge of infirmary. Jurisdiction is health management. Senpai, what is your... That's not really something I have an answer for. I'm not in any committees, so I respond with my name in classroom. What? You're an ordinary student? Not even the student council members noticed me, but you did? With labored breath, Sakura looks up to me. Poor thing. No one offered any help. They must have hurt physically and emotionally. You're safe now. I don't know my shoulder to match my words. That's all it took for this girl calling herself Sakura to stare back at me with eyes wide open. She seems to be having trouble breathing. It's like the blankness of in the instant you watch a miracle unfold. Would it be alright if we talked a little longer? Answering her with a nod, I pick up the freshman girl, Sakura. Luckily the infirmary is right around the corner. I should get her to a bed first. Ah, the sound is messed up. Why? If the progress of time, 82, 85, 89%. 90%. Oops. Suddenly I wake up. It seems I dozed off while watching her. The infirmary seems to have that effect on people. An air of serenity fills the infirmary. The bustle of the school is far off from here. Sakura is sleeping in bed. The nurse in charge was out, so I looked after her, despite my lack of experience in caring after people. To be honest, all I could really do was put her to bed and wipe the sweat off her forehead. Mm. Ah, where are the sounds? Long breaths exhaled from between Sakura's lips. It would appear that she just woke up. Thank goodness, it's been long enough since then. Her fever seems to be going down too, so I don't have to worry. As I was looking over the bed in relief, the recently awakened Sakura opened her eyes. When I greeted her, she gave me a soft but happy looking smile in return. Senpai, thank goodness, it wasn't a dream after all. Sakura lets out a sigh of relief and looks over to me with a dazzling face. She's filled with such heartfelt gratitude. All I did was look after her, so honestly, I'm a little bit embarrassed. I set aside those feelings of mine and spoke. How are you feeling? I don't think her fever's gone just yet. I put my hand on Sakura's forehead to check her temperature. Uh, I'm fine, so it's okay. If anything, it will make my fever even worse. At Sakura's insistence, I moved my hand away. She's right, I realize. Checking someone's temperature by touching the forehead is something an elementary schooler would do. It's very childish, so it's no wonder she would not like it. I still have slight headaches, but I do feel a lot better now. It's thanks to you, Akuno. Not only did you save me, you even stayed to look after me, so thank you very much. Sakura smiles gently, giving me a slight bow. What's this feeling? Receiving a smile is a common everyday thing, but I feel kinda uncomfortable or embarrassed. Pure and honest gratitude seems to really warm one's heart. I set aside how moved I am and speak to Sakura. Why did I collapse, you ask? That's not something I understand myself. The atmosphere of the school felt different. It seemed like the hallway was spinning. I remember feeling dizzy by the entrance. You were not rest, senpai. Even as I was calling out to the other students, they didn't notice. I was seriously thinking to myself, so I'm going to be left here, completely helpless. It was at that moment I heard senpai's voice call out to me. So that's how it was. I am curious as to why everyone ignores Sakura, but to be honest, I don't think it helped no matter how hard I think about it right now. Anyways, I answered back that the important thing is that she's doing fine. Yes, Akono. No, senpai. It's thanks to you. As you can see, at least in spirit, I'm feeling much better now. Now, may I ask something as well? Has anything out of the ordinary happened? I can't say much has really a change. Same old life, same old school, same old classmates. The teacher tripped by the lectern and everyone laughed about it as usual. After class, I talked with my friends in the cafeteria. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. Not one new thing happened. That's the kind of place this is supposed to be. Is that right? Miss Fujiwara sure is a strange one. I'm kinda jealous of how energetic she is. Sakura seems to be having fun with this ordinary conversation. I don't think much of these boring events, but she's really interested. The spark in her eyes seems to be longing for it. I wonder if that's why. If the one who's listening is enjoying themselves, we will too. When I talk about whatever comes to mind with Sakura, I'm left with a really different impression about them. I'm kind of happy. At the school, the people here can treat themselves even if they're injured. As someone who's in charge of their health, there's not much to do and nothing really changes. This is pretty lonely, isn't it? I've I've only realized I did just now. And yet, Senpai still managed to notice me. That's right. Nothing is out of the ordinary. This shouldn't have happened. So what was up with what happened by the entrance? Why did all of the students ignore Sakura? Well, it's a thing of the past now. I just enjoy my conversation with her. The conversation in the infirmary kept on going. It wasn't long before the last bell to leave school rang. It's time, isn't it? I apologize for keeping you so long. Be careful when you go home, senpai. Sakura didn't show me out of the infirmary. As I was leaving, when I turned to look at Sakura one more time, she saw me out of the room, looking as if on the verge of tears, as if not wanting us to part ways. Evening. Progress of time 96, 97, 98, 99%. Okay, let me see. Option. Ah, that's why. Voilà. That's my bad, everyone. Ah, that's much better. Okay, we're back. Yet again, I feel pain rushing from my left hand. There's a strange bruise on the back of it. The last one. Am I worried about the bruise because of my headache? Or do I have an headache because of this bruise? I have no idea. Yeah, before the morning comes, I should have someone take a look at this. Leo will be fine. Rin Tosca or Annie will be fine. I wouldn't even mind Shinji. Anyways, if I show this command seal to someone I know, I'm sure that. Ooh. Ooh. What was that with the announcement just now? No, more importantly, what is this bizarre transformation? Ah! Help me! Ooh! Everyone's being stabbed, breaking, nothing! Everyone's being processed, killed! Ooh! Stuff is happening! Oh shit! What the hell is happening? Feeling the danger, I looked outside. It was dark, as if it was staring into a hole. Forget the entrance. Window after window was being covered by that black noise. I'm gonna have to run for it. It wouldn't be good to get touched by the black noise. If it's engulfed the entrance and the windows, the only way left is up. Oh shit. That was Shinji's voice. Shinji reaches his hand out to me. He's begging for help with eyes strained in fear. But whether it's the quivering of his mouth or his pride, the words help me won't come out. There's no saving him anymore. There's no point in rushing over to him now. On top of that, if I got too close, then the noise will override me too. All I can do now is ignore Shinji and keep on climbing upwards. And yet, my hands and feet move before then I can think, and I race over to take Shinji's hand. Shinji's body is heavy. No, it's not that. He's been rooted. The lower half of his body is already fused with the hallway. Shinji lets go of my hand, shifting his fears. He's crying out, he's telling me to not come over here. He's keeping his hand from reaching out for help by his own will. Damn Shinji! My outstretched hand was empty, powerless to save anything. The man who called Akuno Kishinami's friend cruelly vanished before our very eyes. With a thump, a remarkably loud heartbeat echoes in my ears. I wonder what's this feeling in my chest. It's not that I'm afraid of the abnormalities before me. I feel nauseous, but I don't know what it is. I'm suffocating, but I don't know why. But I can't just stop right here. Right now, I have to get away from that noise. What is this? Run away, Nigero. Oh shit. No way, this wasn't supposed to. Don't tell me. These aren't the prelims. Once more. Whoa. The moment I reached the rooftop, I couldn't believe my eyes. The sky is black, the city is black, even the ground I'm looking at has been dyed black. It's like an ocean of night. In an instant, the surface of the world was coated in darkness. The single saving grace was that it still abided by the concept of height. The black screen ocean stretches from land to horizon, but the water level hasn't reached us here. The rooftop is still high enough to be safe. Ah! No, I not have made it all the way here! Who's putting on my feet? Stop it! Let go, Yuka! You're my friend, aren't you? Why are you doing something like this? I heard a scream from the third floor of the school building. I looked back to go help them, but the third floor was already completely eroded by the noise. They're all ready. No! Stop it! Don't come near me! Don't all die! Not me! That noise is data. My confused mind calls up an incoherent memories. No, it's because I'm so confused that I can remember things I've forgotten. That black noise melts together with the data of whatever it touches, systematically overriding it with its data. Rather than the bandage covering a wound, it's more like bacteria integrating itself with the wound. I'm fading away! Not when I finally come back! Their voice completely disappeared. The data overwhelmed and assimilated their body avatar. Their mind, represented by wedge shapes the soul, was saturated by the data and absorbed. Again, this sense of nausea. My fingertips are shaking from this bizarre situation before me. I want to scream, "Someone help me!" And my throat is dry. But it's not dry from the terror. If this shaking was from the fear, then why? Why does my body feel this hot? Right now, my heart beats strongly with a force the direct opposite of fear. Oh boy. A voice from the sky. No, it's echoing from the heavens. A sweet and seductive tone, a scolding, flirting, innocent, yet wicked voice of a girl. Oh boy. I don't know what she means. Just that the world is ending. When I run out of footholds, I'll be swallowed up just like all other students. The only thing I can do is tremble. That's it. The darkness keeps telling me to give up, but I can't do that. I finally understand what that stronger bit, that sense of nausea is. This is anger. I'm gonna fight back and fight like hell. Right now, I'm gonna fight this voice. Whoever is this is calling, this is callously deciding that all the students are worthless. I mustn't look away. I mustn't give up. No, I can't give up. Even if this resistance ends up futile, even if I know I can't run from this world, as long as there's blood in my body, I never. It wasn't something as grand as being prepared to die. With just not wanting to give up, I jumped off the rooftop. Falling, 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 pressing through the ground at dawn to an instant of night. Akuno Kishinemi's body fell into a bottomless darkness. There's no end to this falling. Everything but my sense of direction has drifted away. Everything but my sense of self being torn apart. Not only is my vision peeling off in globes, but so are my possessions and memories. Soon, not even my bonds will remain. It looks as if there's nothing more I can do. In other words, it's game over. I cried out, "What the hell?" as I screamed insults at myself. That I was too rash, that I made a mistake, that I was wrong. In my tremendous regret, my face was filled with tears. That was that too was futile, because there's no one who can save me anymore. Let's go. Finally. As the moment passed, or an eternity, there's nothing compared to fighting through this space. It's like I'm weightless. I can no longer remember the light of day. The land I once stood on is now some 100 million light years away. My limbs have been suspended for so long that they no longer move as I want them to. It could be paralysis, or maybe atrophy. My eyes have forgot the light and have since lost their function. Same with my mind. It grew tired of this unchanging world and is gradually closing itself off. My body is like mud and my heart is like lead. I want to lay my mind to rest already. I want to forget myself already. Knowing that I may be here forever, I want to avert my eyes and break already. But just still something bothering me at the edge of my consciousness. It may be my imagination, it may be my mind climbing to a shred of hope hallucinating, but there's a voice that I just can't let go unheard. The voice is coming from far, far away. Leaving a trail of light in its wake, the voice is completely burning up, yet it accelerates faster. Look to the sky. Reach out your hand. Just say the word. Cut out for. My throat and lungs burn from thousands of years of disuse. My voice still won't come out. Even if I try to reach out, my fingers won't move. My mind accepts that it's just an hallucination and once again closes the lid on itself. And yet, I hear a voice say, "Don't give up." Numerous lights pass through the darkness. Even as it's breaking apart, I can see a meteor cutting through the darkness. I know that radiance, I know that voice. My lost throat, my weakened arms filled with strength. That's right, her name is Koi Kasta! Let's go! My hand touches an outstretched arm. It feels real. The sensation of endlessly falling is gone. All that remains in front of me is my dear world. I miss this feeling! I let out a grumble about how I also have to do this. I do know that she's taking this seriously. That said, no one is better at ruining the moment than this servant here. While I do have some comments I'd like to make, I'll let it slide this time. With her pink hair, fox ears, and fox tail, this is the servant of the Magus, Casta. The person I had forgotten up until now, who I couldn't completely forget even in this Garden of Oblivion, who swore to fight alongside me. Akuno Kishinami's servant. This servant might not be able to read the room, but she came to this eternally extending darkness to save me, despite it burning her to do so. No one believes in Akuno Kishinami more than her, my irreplaceable friend. She's not your friend! No, no, I may not know where I am right now or why, and I don't know the extent of what I forgot, but my soul is crying out that I did no such thing. I'm afraid your claim bears no truth. Yes, yes, yes. Caster grips my hands tightly. A single flush of warm blood rekindles my frozen body. My slumbering mind has now fully awakened. Tamalo is back! Castar's world gradually fades from my consciousness. So does the dazzling sea of stars, and so does the sight of Castar. In the end, the only thing I was sure of was the sensation of those fingers I touched. Even if everything else faded away, that feeling would remain. Save current progress, of course! Saves data. Save completed. Chapter 1. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Chapter 1, Backyard of Eden, Subordination Garden. I am so hyped. I miss this feeling so much. I hear a familiar voice. My hazy vision and consciousness comes back to me. Spurred on by the voice that's concerned about me, my heavy eyelids open. It looks like an infirmary. An old-fashioned infirmary I've never seen on Seraph, in a style that no longer exists on the surface. I'm lying in bed right now. Beside me is a girl in a white robe checking up on me. I think her name was... That's right, her name was Sakura, an AI in charge of managing the health of masters. I don't really understand what's going on yet, but it seems Sakura has been taking care of me. In place of a greeting, I say thank you. Hmm? Huh. For some reason, Sakura is making a really curious expression. Is there something real on my face? Let's go! Sakura gave me a smile full of joy and relief from the bottom of her heart. I can't help but let my tension go. I feel like I just had some sort of nightmare, but that smile alone blew all of my anxieties away. But no, I can't just stare at Sakura's beautiful smile forever. Where am I? And why in the world was I sleeping here? Do you know who I am? I don't need to think too hard for that one. My name is Akuno Kishinami, a student attending Tsukimihara Academy, but not quite. I'm one of the wizards Majid who came to the moon to attain the rites to the wish-granting Holy Grail. I wonder why Sakura's asking. Isn't that considered the most basic of basics? Wizards Magi are a special type of hacker capable of having their souls enter cyberspace. The body is something that grants the soul, so if the body and soul could be differentiated, wouldn't it be possible to send it elsewhere? That occult-like approach led to a new age in the transmission of information. Of those hackers, the A-rank hackers among them were conferred the title of Magus Wizards. You don't even need to ask. It's the year 230 AD. Human technological advancement froze in the 1970s. That's also when the Western European plutocracy abolished the development of space travel. That was a question of where. I don't really know the details, but I know enough. This is the moon. Specifically, the legacy of an alien civilization that was discovered inside of the moon, the artificial spiritron calculation apparatus, the moon cell automaton. The holy grail that sleeps in the sea of the heavens that the wizards Magi of the earth dreamed of. The moon cell automaton has no will of its own. You could call it a huge computational device. But simply, it's a supercomputer the size of the moon. Even all of the computers in the world combined wouldn't be able to compete with the moon cell. This moon cell built a virtual cyberspace inside of itself called Seraph, gathering the wizards Magi from all around the world, or rather, the earth. This will be one of the school-style grounds made in that Seraph. Wizards Magi that have reached the moon compete against one another, with the last one standing invited into the moon cell score, and is given the right to use it. This is the Holy Grail. An almighty calculator with a computational power source, ability equivalent to a solar system. Something to fight with, something vital to Wizard Magus, a partner to fight alongside. That is, a servant. That's right, I remember now. For making it through the preliminaries and codifying in the Holy Grail War, the Moon Cell gave me common seals and a servant, a reproduction of a hero from the past as a familiar to contract with. As a participating master, I think. Well, yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. Wait, I know that I'm a wizard magus, but I don't remember a single thing about Akuno Kishinami's past at all. Actually, for what reason am I even participating in such a dangerous war to begin with? Memory loss. I don't really feel anything about that, but fact is just as Sakura said. The only thing I can remember is that I am a master. I can remember I was in the Holy Grail War, but nothing about what battles I fought or what opponents I defeated. There's only little I do remember vividly. That just a bit ago, I was an ordinary high school student going to a school different from this one. That it was swallowed up by an unknown darkness, and that I was saved from that predicament by my servant, Castor. So Sakura asked nervously. It seems like she's wondering if I forgot about her. Her name is, of course, head of the infirmary, Sakura Moto. Francis Xavier! You're of course Sakura Moto. Thank God. Sakura bows remorsefully, rises from her chair, then moves towards the corner of the room. Sakura's transmission with that person ends. Come to the student council room, it sounds like. Yeah, I know the answer. The way that person was speaking annoyed me, but I do need to get moving now that I'm awake. Especially since I don't know what's going on. I need to grasp on the current situation as soon as possible. After you go to the second floor, the classroom on your left. Student council room. As she says that, I look at the back of my left hand. There's one command seal left inscribed. Command seals hold absolute directive authority over servants. It's a special command that invokes all kinds of coercive power upon a servant in return for expanding one. Simultaneously, they serve as proof that one is a master. When a master uses them all up... Uses them all up? What happens again? Whatever. What matters is that I have a proper contract with Caster. If I shut my eyes, I can clearly feel my vital source, my magical energy flowing into Caster. Caster is alright too. I want to meet with Caster soon. I'll part of going to the student council room and head directly to the classroom to my right on the second floor. It's a simple table with a plastic tablecloth draped over it. It's a nice highlight to an otherwise drab infirmary. You have found an herb! What are these herbs anyway? There are tons of different kinds with different properties. Lumping them all into herb without specifying what they are or what they do does not give me a good reason to use them. And so with that, Akuno Kichinami discarded the herb. No, not the herb! This instrument is for measuring your height. I considered measuring my height until I noticed it's the kind that also measures your weight. Close call. Various medicines are arranged here. Ending this without any medical knowledge is very dangerous. I'll leave them be. These are neatly covered with pure white sheets. This level of professionalism would put even a high class hotel to shame. The world may be vast, but people this perfect at making beds are pretty rare. It's a refrigerator. Since I'm quite pushed, I opened the door to search for a drink. There was only medicine inside, probably the kind that has to stay chilled. An old model laptop is laying on the desk, but there are no signs of it being used. Of course, I don't expect an advanced AI like Sakura to have any need for such an old device. I had Castor wait in the classroom because she was a little hard on the eyes, and she looks different from what you're used to. Waking up from long sleep is mentally draining enough for you, so I had them wait somewhere else. Anyway, please don't be surprised, okay? Ah. This is the library. If I find anything I want to investigate, it would be a good idea to come here. I take a close look at the posters on the bulletin board. I don't see any particular useful information. I tried lifting up the fire extinguisher, but it's fixed to the floor so I can't. Well, whatever. I wasn't planning on using it anyway. It feels so good. Yo, what the hell is this? I was in charge of fire maintenance, now I'm suddenly in charge of watering plants? Fuck, I don't know who did this, but as soon as I get back, the moon cell is gonna hear about this. There are quite a few papers posted on this bulletin board, but the text is so confused that it's unreadable. Although I'd also like to know how things are looking outside, I should start with the inside of the school building. Fair. This looks like the commissary. A section of goods are on display. I was considering buying something, but the clerk is nowhere to be found. I'll better come back later. This seems to be a storage room. There's a mess of all tools built up inside. I don't see anything useful. Also, there's no need to go in and get myself covered in dust. Over there is the commissary. You can buy various items and mystic codes there, but it looks like the clerk stepped out. He'll be back before you know it, so come back later. Same stuff? I try to figure out if it's yeah, that's the same stuff. This is the faculty room, but the locked door won't budge at all. I'll give him a try to get in. Listen to me carefully. Once again I become the Mimicry Club chief, the next I'm in the far side of the moon. You must have no idea what I'm on about. Me neither. I'm just an NPC after all. I leave the hard stuff to the advanced AI. Hey, are you a master? A human? So there are other humans still alive. Okay, it's not my place to say this, but give it your best. You've got some tough times ahead. On the entrance here is written restroom. No need to go in right now. The door seems to be locked. I'm curious about this room, but it might be a good idea to worry about it later. It's a decorative plant. It's pretty tall. Alright. Fine with me. Whew. Second floor. On the right. So this way. Please don't talk to me. I'm an advanced AI in charge of cleaning. I'm on a different level than you people. Good grief, you are all filthy. This school building, you masters, and that Sakura Mato who rescued you people. For a long time now, I've been advising the moon cell that we mustn't invite humans. I predicted that this kind of bug would occur. The perfection that is the moon cell can generate errors. Any fault always lies within you humans. Thus, I will not cooperate with you people. I wish for a swift resolution from the moon cell. And now I'll delete a sweeping purge. Sure, why not? You're a master, right? I'm just a regular NPC. I found myself in this cool building. According to the AI from the infirmary, Sakura, I almost got deleted, but I escaped and made it all the way here. The far side of the moon. Imaginary number spaces. They have nothing to do with me. I'm an NPC that's just heading home. Despite all this, that won't change. I can go home whenever I want. But this sunset glow is so nice. In the Holy Grey War, in the near side of the moon, you never see this. I'll stay a little longer. Announcement from the Guidance Counselor. Now this is just blank paper. This is the third year's classroom. No one is inside, no need to go in, I think. Wooden desks, green floor and retro window frames. I'm struck by a strange sense of nostalgia. This is the year 2030. I wouldn't be able to find places like this old-timey school building as here back on Earth. Behind me is a voice I've heard before. This unique tone, a mixture of bewitching femininity and cheerfulness belongs to Caster. It's only been several minutes since we were reunited during our fall through that stair sky. Well, for me that reunion was just a moment ago, but for all I know it could have been hours for her. My memory is still hazy, so I can't recall all the things Caster and I did together throughout the Holy Grail War. Still, getting to meet again makes me happy. I say good morning in response when... Yes! She is beautiful! Camera guy! Yeah! Huh? Then my hand went black from the shock. Caster, what's with this get up? Restaurant? Sure, it sort of does look like that, but there's one part that's a bit overexposed. The law requires me to say no. We're both women, so what is she talking about? I'm not only in shock, Caster's allure makes me feel lightheaded. The unremovable clothes, the bondage fashion, the frilly sleeves, white feminine, it all conceals an irresistible charm. Ah, I miss that voice. Yes, yes, yes! It's raining, but it's just you. It's just really okay for sure, man. What's that curse supposed to be? Hmm. Anything? Castle smiles brightly. Jeez. Despite the situation we're in, I'm a little relieved. What innocence. No matter where she is, she faithfully considers me as her master. This is unmistakably Caster, a reliable servant. I may have forgotten many things, but I get a feeling that he can endure any fear or anxiety so long as she fights by my side. She'll clear away any anxiety or dread for me, I'm sure. Yes, 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 yes! Now that I think of it, yeah. The student council room is the student council room is on the second floor too, so they said. Let's head over here quickly. Access to the main menu granted. You may access it with the triangle button. Servant, caster, master, Akuno, level 1! Status. Akuno Kishinami, level 1. Tsukimihara badge, not equipped. Costume, classic girl's uniform. Status, class, caster, level 1. Strength 11, defense 11, agility 16, magic 18, luck 17. Jet black mage. Skill, nothing. Double phantasm, nothing yet. Equip, Tsukimihara badge. Increase master MP by 10. Do you have anything else? I don't have anything else. Item, jetpack match, classic girls uniform. Okay. Knee sucks. Nice. I feel. Oops. Thank you. System. Deja vu. Alright, I'm good. The writing on the blackboard has been erased. I wonder if this blackboard was being used at some point. Stuff like classic literature, reference books, and past exams are messily arranged here. I pulled a book out. It's an anthology of an author's work. Someone who wrote poems and children's stories while teaching agriculture in a poor village. I know that. There's a monthly schedule drawn on the blackboard, but naturally, nothing is filled in. Ah. Huh? You're all humans? The surviving masters? Hey, you're pretty lucky. Good for you. Welcome to the worst hell imaginable. This is the retro old school building, a prison with no fun whatsoever. You must already know by now, being a master here means nothing. You and I are both prisoners. I'm a normal NPC, Galco. Nice to meet you. I was attacked by the black noise, ran around, then ended up here. Well, I'll let the management NPC sweat the small stuff. We should just hang out, you know? Sure. This is the far side of the moon. We're trapped here? That's only a minus for humans. That means you. For us, it's a plus. After all, the moon cell has no control here. Master and NPCs both have the same worth now. This just gave me a big chance to get closer to President Leo. I guess? This girl has her eyes on Leo. I wonder that she doesn't know what she's getting into, but she has a stubborn mentality. I was paired with this girl in the Holy Grail War, but who would have guessed that she was the type to prioritize love so much? That's room. Inside it splits off into the men's and women's sides. Alright? It doesn't seem like anyone is using this room. There's no sign of anyone being inside. With this vermilion backdrop, looking at this verdant leafy potted plant really soothes my mind. Really soothes my mind. Ah, this is good. Alright, let's progress a little. The student council room differs from the other classrooms, with its lush carpeting. Hopla, my bad. It gives off the feeling of a real conference room. In this greatly anachronistic wooden space was a boy in a black uniform, a young man dressed in a coat, and a young man donned in white armor. The boy in the black uniform is Leo. His uniform color may be different, but there's no way I could forget that he's my classmate. However, the other two I haven't met. I think. Yet also, I think I have. My foggy memory must mean that I was their acquaintance during the Holy Grail War. Huh? Good morning, Gawain! Angelus, nice. Leo silently smiles, cursing me for something. Do I also have to give that embarrassing greeting? What did this just turn into? Leo and these two young men are playing out an entire skit. This classmate, that I know, Leo, never had such a friendly disposition, I'm pretty sure. Should I point out how different he sounds from the whole Leo when he says that? The person who called himself Julius, judging by Leo's manner of speech, seems to be Leo's older brother. They don't look alike at all, but maybe they are brothers. Julius seems to be a master, but I don't see a servant anywhere. I don't feel the presence of a servant nearby, nor the typical pressure of a master from Julius himself. Even if Julius' servant were to have the total disappearance skill, Julius himself wouldn't be able to hide his status. For some reason, he's a master who's lost his servant. On the other hand, it's apparent that Gawain is Leo's servant. His class is Saber, who of the 7 summoned in this Holy Grail War is at the top of the ranks. For some reason, that's one thing I can recall exactly. The girl from the infirmary, Sakura, enters the room. Leo nods, saying alright, then turns back to me. Now that's the Leo BR way I remember. The strongest master, accompanied by the strongest servant. That's wrong because there's me and Caster. There's no raising that fact, whether I remember the Holy Grail War or not. A plan to escape from the far side of the moon? Wait a second. I can't keep up with all these rapid new developments. What happened to the school building swallowed by the black noise? Why have I lost my memory? Where are we? If I can't at least get those 3 points cleared up, then I can't make a decision. About the school swallowed by darkness. I asked about the school swallowed by darkness. Here's the scene I just saw Leo in. Leo, Shinji, and I were classmates. I explained how that after a sudden announcement, the people inside the school building were swallowed by darkness and disappeared. I see. That feeling of being suddenly abandoned by the world was due to me believing that the world was me believing by the world. I see. That feeling of being suddenly abandoned by the world was due to me believing the role that the moon cell imposed on me was my current occupation. No, I only remember the day to day of the preliminaries, that abyssal darkness, and my servant who kept calling out to me. Fabricated preliminaries. Then, that Shinji and Leo were both just my dreams? No, since each character's default configuration, that means personality, was reproduced from my past memories, then was just the final sight of the school building being swallowed a dream? Even so, there was that fall at the end. The chill of that empty darkness was definitely no dream. Inside of a monster? That endlessly stretching space devoid of amusements? This is the electronic ocean. Maybe that's what it's like to be taken in as data by another being. But it's something increasingly repulsive. We are caught by the monster possessing that kind of darkness. My lost memory. I ask about why I've lost my memory. I had a worse case of memory loss, more so than Leo and the others. So basically, I can't recall any sequence of events from the Holy Grail War or my background as a wizard, I guess. It was obvious, but the truth of it still sent a chill down my spine. The fear that only I had lost my memories has died down, but nevertheless, not being able to recall who I used to be leaves me terribly uncomfortable. You know something, you. Where are we? Is this unfamiliar wooden school building a part of the self? Hmm. Hmm. We fell from the near side to the far side. Actually, that unknown black noise dropped us over to the far side. Leo lets out a chuckle. Next to him, Gawain and Julius wear grim expressions. However, seeing that they are deliberately not complaining means they have embraced Leo's sudden change in attitude. This is just my guess, but maybe Leo, now freed from his status, wants to live this kind of life as a student, or has always wanted to. The far side of the moon. This is the first time I've heard of such a space, but certainly the Holy Grail War is a journey from the surface of the moon to its center. Since the moon is circular, it wouldn't be strange for another stage to be behind the core. The question is probably whether we can live here or not. Escape and return to the Great War. If there's no exit, then we stay here. Hmm. It's obvious, no matter what circumstances we're in, we have to get back to the Holy Grail War. I have yet to recover anything, the memories of who I am, how I joined in this battle, the ideas I have for obtaining the Holy Grail. I'm still empty. Yep.
そうですね。それが一番正しい目的です。キャスターさんも今の言葉を聞いたら喜びます。期待以上の返答です。これで共同戦線の開始ですね。聖杯戦争に復帰するまで、いえ、月の裏側から脱出するまで、僕たちは仲間です。では改めて、レオビー・ハーウェイの名のもとに、
You get it! His declaration was filled with strong determination. I'm not so sure about the name, but under this commander, we can overcome any hardship. He's enough to inspire hope as such. Yes! Huh? 会長の僕、秘書の兄さん、ジーヤのガウェイン、そしてショムしかいないではありませんか。これでは僕が夢見た生徒会とは読めない。いや、読んでいいはずがない。生徒会というのはもっと華やかで、青春の匂いで満ちていて、トラブルが多発するものなのです。Gawain in the back. そういうことですので、生徒会メンバーを見繕ってきてください。校舎には僕たちと同じ境遇のマスターが何人かいますから、有能そうな人を片っ端からスカウトしてきてください。The talk ends there. Leo's first order is to recruit. He says I need help to launch the student council by finding other masters in this school building, then persuading them to join. Is this really a good idea, Leo? I'll be assisting everyone from here on out, specifically as the noise that executes and supports President Leo operations. Currently, I'm using wood to also serve as the main CPU that makes up the old school building. Thus, regretfully, I have the infirmary closed. In case of an emergency, I'll open the infirmary right back up if anyone needs it, so please don't worry. Books are tightly lined up all the way to the ceiling. A large assortment of genres are here, like history, literature, and economics. From among them, one stands out. Introduction to Curry for Dummies. I'm not sure why, but I'm sad now. You may think Leo is an imposter, but that there, without a doubt, is the real thing. Just trust me on this. First thing to do is recruit. We can't have rich student council activities without talented members. It may be, no, it is mundane, but it's also a critical duty. I hope to see your splendid persuasive skills in action, Akuno. A variety of information is displayed here. However, it's really tough to read from this close-up. It would help to back up a bit, I guess. I shall introduce myself once more. I am my King's Leo's servant. My name is Gawain. We clashed in the Holy Grail War, but this is the far side of the moon. With the same aim, let us be as passing good comrades. I wonder if there are any cleaning supplies in there. Julius sweeping up the student class. Julius sweeping up the student council room with a broom or a dust cloth. Or Gawain. I kind of want to see them doing that stuff. Alright. Let's search for peoples. You guys. I need masters, definitely not the CPUs. Restroom, nope. It doesn't seem like anyone is in this room, there's a sign of anyone inside. Okay, so not here either. Not here either. Alright, let's see. Nobody there. Oh, I see someone! So you're still alive. As soon as he sees me, Shinji's face starts to glow. He's barely said anything yet, but just from his gestures, I could tell that it's the same Shinji Mato I saw in the previous school building. Even if that previous school building was a dream I had, doctors in that dream were projections of those that had I met in the real preliminaries. It's safe to say that this Shinji has the same personality as I remember.
で、君もあれかい？気がついたらこの校舎にいた口だろ？なあ、出口らしきものを見なかったか？
I answered Shinji's question with a shake of my head. I explained that I had just woken up in this old school building, so I had yet to see an exit.
眠っていた？どこで？あ、保健室だって？へえ、そんなところあったんだ。ま、こっちに来た途端寝込むとか、ボンクラな君らしいけど、期待を外さない参入ぶりだね。
I wanna punch him! Shinji talks the same way he usually does. I know he's saying rude things, but I don't feel any animosity towards him. It looks like it looks like I've gotten too used to this elitism and self-consciousness from my dream. Also, Shinji really is brilliant, despite how he looks. Just like Leo asked of me, let's try scouting him for the student council.
はあ？生徒会？ここから脱出するために協力してチームを組む？はっ、お断りだね。
Jesus Christ, I hate him.
みんな仲良くで脱出するなら勝手にやってれば？僕は天才だからね。凡人たちとは組まないのさ。誰の手も借りないよ。大体レオがいたってのも初耳だ。僕、あいつ嫌いなんだよね。余裕しゃくしゃくで偉そうだし。レオがいなくなって僕が会長だって言うなら考えてやるよ。それまで近寄らないでくれる？
He ended up projecting me. But just what does Shinji think he's going to do all on his own? I know he's not great at making friends, but I don't think it's smart to act tough in a situation like this.
ご心配どうも。いらないお世話だよ。いつだって僕は一人だしね。ゲームはソロプレイが一番さ。それよりさ、聖杯戦争のことを覚えているのかい？
I answer by saying that I can't recall anything. I feel like I made it through I feel like I made it through several rounds with my servant, but so long as I don't know who or how I fought, I have nothing to tell Shinji. The only real feeling I have left is the firm bond I have with Caster. Yes!
サーバント？お前、サーバント連れているのか？
Obviously, being a master null, I reply. Shinji's astonishment was closer to fear than confusion. I ask about Shinji's servant and...
いないよ。どうも。ここに来るときにはぐれたみたいだ。ま、聖杯戦争に戻ればすぐ帰ってくるさ。
Rape Rider.
早くここから抜け出して聖杯戦争に戻らないと。マスターがいないんだ。バカなりにあの女も心細いだろうし、それに聖杯戦争は続行中だろうしね。7日以内に決戦場に行かないと不戦敗で負けになっちゃうの。
A 7-day period, a final battlefield, lost by absence. When I heard that, I remembered it too. The Holy Grail War is a tournament with 7 rounds. First, an opponent is decided for you. After 7 days of preparation, you go to the final battlefield and fight the enemy master. Those are the rules. Naturally, losing this fight means elimination. Not reaching the final battlefield is also defeat. And the loser gets...
負けたら死ぬっていうやつだろ。バカらしい。いざとなったらログアウトすればいいだけの話さ。
Sure, that could be how the final section of the Holy Grail War is. Worst comes to worst, you can just drop your connection and return to your body on Earth. However, they say that not a single wizard magus who went up to the moon has ever returned from that cyberspace. And the real problem is that we are in the school building, unable to get out.
何暗い顔してんだよ。この校舎だけ地上と回線がつながっていないだけだ。このストラクチャから別の領域に出ればすぐに回線も戻る。そうに決まってる。なーに、ムーンセルは神の頭脳なんだろ。ならすぐに助けをよこすさ。なぜって、ここに最大の優勝候補である僕がいるんだからね。運営
Ay, I wanna punch him in the face.
はずがないだろ。
Okay, sure, what do you say? Oh, I can enter it. Is there anyone in there? There is! Ooh, I remember you! Hello! Hello, Gato!
我に観難深刻
desperately try to remember. This person making a racket before me is clearly a master. If this guy were an NPC, I would be complaining to his maker, but I just can't remember his name. Where I've seen him before, I may have never actually talked to or fought him. And yeah, that depends on the route you're taking in extra. You're not forced to fight him. And now he's noticed me. If I keep ignoring him, it seems like he just follow me around, so let's just answer honestly.
やはりそうか。見たところなかなかの面構え。まさに地獄にキューピッド。小生の名はガトー・ボンジ。あらゆる神学を走破し、あらゆる真理に至ったスーパー武道僧である。とは言っても、ここではお主と同じ。共に戦い、共に競い合う一介のマスターよ。まあ、サーバントはもういないのだが。
Great Berserker. No servant? Is that even possible in the Holy Grail War? No servant means you are defeated. And being defeated means...
いや、それがな。我が神は正直ないわと信託を残して立ち去られたのだ。
No! Arcade!
の女神は立ち姿すらワイルデンであった。ちなみにワイルドとゴールデンをつなげてみた。その後気がつけばこの桃色校舎にポツンと来て
Rip Arcade, we'll miss you.
いくつと破壊衝動を持て余しておったのだ。
He's pretty much in the same boat as Leo and I. Gato. He seems like a pain in the neck, but right now we need all the help we can get. I'll try inviting him to join the student council.
マスターたちによる脱出計画とな。お主らここから出る気だったのか。
Of course, I immediately reply. We're trapped here. Obviously, we're going to think about getting out of here as soon as possible.
小生は脱出する気はなかったぞ。小娘、ソモさん。
Somo-san?
セッパと答え。ソモさんは質問するぞという意味だ。セッパはかかってこいという意志だ。それはそれとしてだ。小娘、お主はここがどう見える？
I think it's an antiquated school building, dyed in an evening glow, and a complete contrast to the original school building.
それだけであろう。小生は以前の校舎よりこちらの方が好きだぞ。日は沈みかけ、空には桜が舞い、屋上でも桜が舞い、校庭では桜が舞う。しかし危険な場所は一つもない。外は人外魔境のようだが、この校舎は良き思いで満ちている。しかも時間の概念すらない。何時間過ごそうと日にちが経たないのなら、ここは桃源教会竜宮城であろうよ。
I'm surprised. That's one way to look at it. Like Gato says, this school building is safe for the time being. Even if this is the far side of the moon, detached from the normal world, there might be no danger in staying here.
小生は修行の場を選ばん。むしろ新天地は心躍る。ここで修練を積むのもまたよしだ。
I see. So I guess that's why he's been spewing nothing but nonsense so far. Gato doesn't seem like he wants to escape. I don't expect him to join the student council then. I'll go look for someone else who's capable.
いや、参加するぞ、生徒会。これは聖杯戦争ではないのだろう。では、助けを請われて断るわ。
Nice.
の恥。
Hey, didn't he say before that he was a monk?
来航のようなツッコミ。グラッチェ。急すれば通ず。まさにプロビデンス。照れるな、照れるな。荷物をまとめ次第。
And he's gone. For now, I got one person to cover it. They say this is the far side of the moon. What drivel? There's no way the moon cell would allow such waste. It's probably Father Kotomine's doing. Father Kotomine? There's no doubt that he enjoys tormenting masters' humans. I thought I tried and write something, but with no chalk I gave up. Like you all, when we woke up we found ourselves here. I wonder how much all of this is the moon cell is aware of. You're a master, right? So it really wasn't just us management NPCs that got dragged into this. Losing a master here would impede the Holy Grail War. I ask that you act calmly. Hey, first dates pretty much always have to be at the movies, right? Huh? This is the far side of the moon? We're trapped here? What the hell? That's hilarious. So basically, you're saying we're all special. Alright, I'm suddenly feeling motivated. I'm gonna be the dating king. Sure, I guess. Why not? I figured I should decide to plan for a first date, but a movie? It's like, what do I do if it's boring? Nothing is written here. Actually, I found something written in small letters in one of the corners. Fuck you, sunset! Alright, fair. Okay, so I got gato. That means one. Let's see. First year and second year. More people in there? Yes, more people in there. Let's go. Oh, you're okay. I'm glad that you're safe. I'm the manager NPC, tasked with explaining the system. Thank you for having me. If you keep saying so much, it's embarrassing. Alright. Akuno, my friend, help me out. Let me see your English notes later. I knock it out during classes. Okay. Well. Kishinami is joining the after school study group too. I volunteered. You can get further than by studying alone. That kind of talk is pointless now. I'm also an NPC prepared by the Moon Cell. My default settings are brightest in this class, quick-witted, and also well-mannered. Though none of those are worth anything here. Even if it says I'm capable, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Oh, a new survivor? I heard one. The girl Sakura sheltered in the infirmary. Oh, what? When you woke up, the world completely changed and you reverted to level 1? Don't worry. The Moon Cell will start bringing everything under control before you know it. Yeah. I kinda get my level back, please. But grinding is fine as well. This is how it's supposed to be. Student Council room, there's Gato in there. Let's see. Mario, that's fine. Nothing here. Ah, okay, so there's something in there now. Oh, this doesn't look like a classroom, but it seems accessible. Since it's not locked, I'll go in since I'm already looking around. Jinako! Oh.
1970年に新規学のネークイズでオーバーカウント1999が発生。オイルショックみたいなもんすかね。これで魔術師は軒並み近代化することになったすか。ま、僕には関係ない話っすけど。それにしてもこの快適さはどうだ。校舎のデッドスペースを利用して衣食住すべてタダときた。どんな状況でも引きこもれるスキルこそ最強。ジナコさんはもうここから出ないっすよ。
Someone was in the janitor's closet. Wrapped up in a futon like a snail, the girl indulging herself in idleness, laziness, and flabbies. Yeah, Jinako Karigiri, she's the slob of a woman that occupied equipment storage in the previous school building.
なんか風通しが良くなったような。なんかすごい一体感を感じるっす。確実にジナコさんの方に中途半端にしよう。とにかくとことん引きこもってやろうじゃん。そんな覚悟で振り返る。ほっ。なんすかあんた。人の装置で踏み込むとか訴えるっすよ。
Jinako scrambles to her feet and hits me with an extremely fierce tackle.
ロック超厳重な鍵をかけて僕のターンエンド。もう誰もジナコさんの姿は見えないっす。
Shoot, she blindsided me. She went and locked the janitor's closet door. It's not budging. I feel like there's several layers of locks on the inside.
つーか誰っすかあんた。新聞と課金とお説教はたくさんっす。永遠に訪れないおとといに来てください。
What a way to reject someone. Well, if you don't quite know after all that, I still have my orders from Leo. I don't think she's an NPC. That means she's a master. She's trapped here with us, so I have to ask her to join the student council.
生徒会ここから出る。ここから出る。結構っす。僕ここから出たくないし。勝手にやってろって感じ。だいたいレオってあの金髪お子様でしょ。あいつ苦手っす。リアル天才とかマジ目がつぶれる。妬みそねみでつらつらとスレを回されたくなかったらジナコさんには関わるなと警告しておいてくれっす。
Jesus Christ, Jinako, she's a Twitter user!
ですよ。同じ凡人として癒されるっていうか、僕の気のせいかもしれないけど、もしかして以前どこかで会ってないっすか？
I don't have any concrete proof, but I answered by saying we've met before. I don't know how many events in that other school building actually happened, but I recognize Jinako's face. If that actually did happen, then we should be acquainted.
やっぱりそうっすか。わかるとっすね。君に免じて完全無視はやめるか。生徒会には出ないけど、生徒会室はストリームで監視しとくっすよ。嵐コメントは任せろっす。もちろん見てるだけっすから。ジナコさんに意見とか求めないよ。基本僕はウォッチャーっすからね。
She won't leave the room, but she'll monitor what happens in the student council room. I guess that's what she means. I don't know how I feel about being watched, but being able to share information is a plus. It saves us the trouble of explaining everything. Yet, I feel that leaving her alone in this unfamiliar school building is dangerous. Tamo!
これ知ってます。声をかければかけるほど出づらくなる負のスパイラルチェーン。私も経験あるんですよね。ぶっちゃけ外でうずめちゃんの踊り級の祭りをしないと出てきませんよ。ご主人様、ここは他を当たりましょう。岩戸に閉じこもったダメ女は放置する。それができる女の思いやりです。
Caster is right. I'll quit trying to convince her and just go search for the masters. Caster is right. She's always right. Ah, nice. Ah, right, maybe? This is the faculty room. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I see someone in the back.
またお会いできましたね。
I'm pretty sure this woman is. Oh, yeah. Taiga Fujimura? This was the previous school building's new teacher. Since she was a teacher, I figured she was a part of management. An NPC prepared by the Moon Cell, but she may be a master too.
藤村大樹ですか？おかしいですね。
The nun cast her eyes down, looking troubled. As I thought, Taiga Fujimura doesn't seem to be her name, so her real name is.
摂政員キアラと申します。
Oh boy.
予選では教師の役割をこなしていました。その時、あなたとも知り合いましたね。
This lady. Kiara smiles gracefully. Her gaze is warm, as if she's grateful from the bottom of her heart to meet me again. Despite the entire situation we're in, her gaze makes me unconsciously blush.
でも、本当によかった。あの黒いノイズに襲われた時は、覚悟を決めましたが、あなたは無事だったのですね。
Hold on a second. Just now, did she say attacked by the black noise?
ええ、予選で校舎ごと飲み込まれました。ですが、
How do you know that?
この通り、大事なく、夢かうつつかとお迷いでしたら、その手で直に触ってみるのはいかがでしょう。さあ、どうか遠慮なさらずに。
Kiara's chest close rustled as she holds out one hand. She may not be aware of it, but her gestures are excessively soft and feminine. Men are given, but even women would be captivated by her. No, I need to calm down. This isn't the time for this. What's important is that we both went through the same ordeal. Kiara was also in that school building and was swallowed by the black noise.
はい、私、このような服装ですから、走ったものの、転んでしまって、1階の廊下から階段に向かうあなたに声をかけたのですが、
I shook my head. No. I see. In that moment, Kiara was also asking for help. The reality is that she was left in that building, and ultimately, no one came to rescue her. Assailed with guilt, I unconsciously lower my eyes in shame.
いいのです。ご自分をあまり責めないでください。あの時はああすることが最善でした。それに、今の後悔だけで、私は報われました。たった一度話しただけの私の命を悔やんでくれるほど、あなたは私を思ってくれたのですね。
With a thank you, Kiara Sesshoin expresses heartfelt appreciation towards Akuno Shinami, who had abandoned her. A warmth rises in my chest. Even if her words were just concern over my sense of guilt, her wholehearted gratitude was genuine. She gently smiles as if embracing the behavior and personality of another person. Kiara's modest conduct is seldom seen in everyday life. Someone like this would definitely join the student council. Believing that, I explained about Leo and the student council.
生徒会ですか。確かにここから外を目指すのなら皆さんで手を取り合うのが上策でしょう。ですがごめんなさい。私
Come
は
on.
生徒会に参加はできないのです。
Huh? No way. Those are masters are one thing, but for her to refuse joining is. There's no way I can accept this without an explanation.
理由は明白です。でそんな中にここから出る気がないものが混ざっていては式に関わりましょう。私はそのようなさまつごとで決意を汚したくないのです。申し訳ありませんがお引き取りを。
Kira lowers her eyes sorrowfully. I understand how much she's concerned for me, so much that it hurts. But she doesn't want to leave? What could that be all about?
私には不可能と認め心が折れたと申しましょう。これでも自分なりに脱出を試みました。しかし私の力ではできて外へ穴を開ける程度。外に出た瞬間私の力では形を保てず消滅するでしょう。私のサーバントも同様です。私では力不足なのです。ですがレオさんやあなたのサーバントなら、あるいはその時もしあなたが脱出する時何の苦しみもなく私を置き去りにしていけますか。きっとあなたは迷ってしまうでしょう。力なき者を見捨てるご自分の弱さに私は足手まといには
Oh
な
boy.
りたくはないのです。そう悲しそうな顔はしないで。ご安心を。この校舎だってそう悪いものではありませんから。私たちを閉じ込めたものが何かは存じません。ですがこれほどのリソースを持っているにもかかわらず私たちを放任している。それは寛大な心があるということではないでしょうか。あの校舎での一件も同じです。私は九死に一生を得ました。
Kiara makes a fair point. However, no one can say for sure how long that someone's research will last. And anyway, Isn't it a stretch to say they let us go when they trapped us here?
それはごもっともですので私は生徒会の皆さんを否定はしませんし応援したく思います。ただ私の力が足りないだけなのです。きっと最後の最後で私は皆様の足かせになってしまうでしょう。そうならないよう距離を取っておきたいのです。先ほど私を助けられなかっただけで心を痛めたあなたのような人と。
I have no choice but to I have no choice but to back off if she says that. No one understands the master and servant's ability better than the master themselves. It would be irresponsible for me, a stranger, to interject if Kiara herself says she's not strong enough.
本当に困った人ですね。そんな顔をなさらないで。あなたは私のような女とは違うようです。言わずとも感じております。あなたには清廉な意志がある。この殺生にキアラ未だ自分の命のみを優先する不徳の身ですが陰ながら応援させていただきますね。聞いていましたか、アンデルセン。
Andersen.
の以下の言葉ですがあなたの批評も何かの役には立ちましょう。
Kiara called her servant not by class, but by their hidden true name. That's the one thing which must be concealed throughout the Holy Grail War above all else. The servant's true name, and she spoke it with no issue. Ah, it makes sense. She's truly given up on going back alive. She's showing her hand to me, someone who will eventually become her enemy because she doesn't want to return to the Holy Grail War. A young boy appears. One could say he looks handsome, yet in his eyes the shadows of bitter despair. Hans Christian Andersen, famous for The Little Mermaid and The Little Match Girl, one of the world's three greatest fairy tale writers. Were the fairy tales I heard at bedtime so many times really written by this young boy?
ただいま紹介に預かった三流のサーバント。
Kono Dioda!
何のクラスかは
Alright, I made the joke.
最低なマスターにふさわしい低俗な英霊だからな。しかし
Jesus Christ.
呆れるほどボンプの顔だな。苦悩もなく悲哀もなく、ただこの世界に投げ出された被害者面。いいぞ、悪くない。道家とはそうでなくてはならん。愚昧さは罪というが、凡俗として世に投げ出されたことは行幸だ。何しろ善も悪も楽しめ、それがまっとうな人生というやつだ。我々は皆母体から生み出され、世界の醜さに笑うのみなのだからな。うん？なんだその顔は。何？批評は求めていない？助言が欲しい。バカ者、それならそうと初めから言え。他人を信じるな。女を信じるな。特にこの女だけは避けて通れ。肉体、言葉、思想、結末、その全てが常人には毒になる。強すぎる光は目を潰すというだろう。聖人の説法というやつは凡俗には耐えられぬものだ。この女の場合はさらに始末が悪い。
口を開ければひどいことばかり。私はただこの事態を解決する
Kiara and Andersen. Jesus Christ, golden combo.
告白しただけなのに。アンデルセン、やはりあなたは外に出すより箱の中の方がお似合いなのかしら。
語れと言われたから語ったまで。そして走り出したが最後、この俺の悪質は止まらんぞキアラ。このボンプどもを導けと命じたのは貴様だ。俺は辛辣に真実を語る。歯に絹つけた言い回しでは薬にもならん。その人間の価値。
またその言葉ですか。あなたとはそれなりに長いですが、人間に値をつけるのはいけないと言っているでしょ。
事実を口にするのが俺の仕事だ。いいか、人間の命には価値がある。お前はその価値を浪費している。毒不明。お前もだ、若きマスターよ。
He looks at me with a discerning gaze, as if appraising me. He doesn't look like a young boy. He has a mature presence.
お前はお前の物語の主役のつもりだろう。ああ、それは真実だ。だがその舞台はいつあろう目も当てられない打作で終わる。人は誰しもが主役だが、名演をこなし名作として幕を下ろせるのは一握りの勝者だけだ。故に止まるな、浪費するな、空費するな。望みを果たしたいならこんなところで批評家の声など聞くなということだ。さっさと馬車馬のように働け、三流ども。
こういうサーバントですけど、仲良くしてあげてくださいね。
Oh boy.
根は素直ないい人なんですよ。
Is that so? If Kiara hadn't smoothed things out, right about now, Casta would have probably jumped out and start hurling insults. Anyway, Kiara turned down joining the student council, but will cooperate as much as possible. She might change her mind with time, but for now I'll settle for this. Anyway, with that, I'm sure I've been all around the school building. I'll stop by the student council room and report to you. What? You still need something from me?
申し訳
I apologize, but I couldn't join the student council room. However, if there is something else I can do, then I support you as much as I can, Akodo.
傑作だな。
You look like quite a sucker, Akuna Kishinami. She's a little grateful and uses that to butter people up.
アンデルセン、
Enough, Andersen. This is all you were talking about. Alright, back to Leo. Nothing new. Then we got no one. Actually, I guess we got Gato, but aside from Gato, we got no one.
おかえりなさい。人材集めは終わりましたか？
Yeah, and I didn't reply. Regardless of the outcomes, I spoke with all of the masters in the school building. I think.
しからばごめん。我こそは地獄に垂れた阿弥陀如来の雲の糸、ガトー文字。お呼びと聞いて即託発。
There he is. Before I can report the results, Gato clambers into the student council room.
も
Leo, looking genuinely annoyed, glances at me. I nod, that's right. Leo is the one who said anyone is fine. It's not my fault.
失礼ですが加藤さん、あなたはサーバントを連れていますか？
いや、おらぬ。我が神は旅立たれてしまわれた。しかし涅槃召されよ。サーバントがいなくとも、小生は名うてのマスター。いて困るというものではないぞ。
まあこちらもサーバントの有無で生徒会メンバーを決めるつもりはありませんが。
では良いではないか。小生より安くなぜ殺したし。応援団は任せてもらおう。
誰がお笑い芸人を連れてきてほしいと言いましたか？
I bowed my head and apologized from the bottom of my heart. It's not that important, but the correct quote is art is long, life is short.
仕方ありませんね。加藤さんは生徒会室の掃除やお茶組、校舎の見回りやトイレ掃除をお願いします。兄さん、指導してあげてくださいね。
悪意はないと分かってはいるが恨むぞ。
まあまあ、言動に難はありますが、加藤文次は人角の人物と聞きました。それで、他の人材はどこですか？
I report on three people Shinji, Jinako, and Kiara. Shinji has no servant and couldn't stomach joining the student council, so he refused. Jinako shut herself in the janitor's closet and stated that she would only monitor us. Kiara says she will support the operations of the student council, but won't join the council itself. Both Kiara and the servant Andersen aren't the type to cooperate directly.
出たくないと出る気がないですか。ジナコカリギリはそのうち覚悟を決めるにしても、キアラさんはちょっとわかりませんね。
レオ、わからないとはどういった意味なのでしょう。摂政員キアラとは我々も一度会っています。彼女は徳の高い人物でしたが。
そうですね、考えすぎかもしれません。ただ言葉尻に微妙な違いを感じたので。ともあれ、校舎にいるマスターは僕らを含めて7人だけのようです。現在の生徒会メンバーは全体の半数を超えました。今はそれでよしとしましょう。
The student council members are Leo, Julius, Gato, and myself. This could certainly be enough, but I feel like there were more masters who would fit into the student council. About two of them. It's no use, I can't remember.
人員不足はいずれ解決するでしょう。さくら、中に入るためのゲートは作っていただけましたか？
はい、緊急地ですので特別措置として許可しました。けど私は反対です。中はどうなっているのか、ここからではスキャンはおろかモニターさえできない状況です。安全は保証できません。そんなところに送り込むのは。
Sakura speaks vaguely while picking at me with side glances. I don't understand what they're talking about, but it seems Sakura is concerned for my well-being.
しかし現状はそれしか手段はありません。これは僕たちの判断です。 AI であるあなたに責任は負わせませんよ。
わかりました。けどそれなら私にも手伝わせてください。皆さんの健康管理が私の存在意義ですから。
それはこちらからもお願いします。現状人手が足りませんから、当面は僕とさくらだけでバックアップをします。
待て待て。お主ら何をするつもりなのだ。小生にも説明してくれんか。
これは失礼。説明が前後しましたが、あなたにはこれからアリーナに向かってもらいます。
The arena? If I remember correctly, is a structure prepared for the Holy Grail War. One could call it a dungeon. For masters who have their opponents decided, within the 7-day period, they train, collect information on their enemies, and proceed to the final battlefield, all within an arena constructed in layers. Is this saying that this school building also has an arena?
いえ、アリーナらしきものです。この校舎は月の裏側にポツンと浮かんだ泡のようなものと思ってください。泡がなくなれば皆さんは虚数に飲まれて消滅、ないし定まらない乱数として永劫にさまようことになります。この校舎から外に出ることは自殺行為です。ですが一つだけ比較的正常な状態で表側に向かっている構造体を発見し
Sakura Labyrinth. The only road to the outside world. Sounds like investigating it is the duty. Sounds like investigating it is the duty given to me and Caster. But wouldn't anyone going be a little more reliable for this job?
そうしたいのは山々ですが、中は夜なんです。
夜なんです。どこの地名だ。あんですか。
誰かそこの人を購買部にでも放り込んで
Is that enough?
夜か朝かはちょっとした冗談ですが、実際問題としてバックアップには僕とさくら2人でも足りないほどです。何しろ未知の領域ですから、常にモニターしつつ、いざとなればこちらにログアウトさせ、その手のウィザードスキルを持っていないでしょ。
Like Leo says, I'm just not that skilled. I mean, it took everything just to make a contract with my servant. So long as I lack digital battle and logistical support skills, doing a field survey on foot is the most I can do.
理解が早くて助かります。こちらの準備は先ほど整いました。バックアップは生徒会室で行います。桜の木へ向かってください。
はい。管理者権限で木の中に入るゲートを作りました。
小生が言ってはいかんのか。
やめておけ。サーバントがいないマスターでは返り討ちになるだけだ。アリーナである以上エネミーはいる。俺やお前では、いや、俺やお前なら一体は倒せるとしても。
Gato disappointed, shushes himself with an. I see. So the general rule is that only a master who brings a servant along can enter the Sakura Labyrinth.
以上です。校庭に向かってください。
そういう言い方はちょっと。
なぜです？極めてノーマルな単語をチョイスしたのですが。
レオ、レディが問題視しているのは、
ああ、なるほど。確かにそういう意味にも聞こえました。でもそれに何の問題が？別にさくらの低層と霊感の高ハリスは無関係ですし、名前が一緒だからですか？
いいです。蒸し返さないでください。早く校舎に。この一連の会話はなかったことにしてください。
Mission start! Go to dungeon! Sakura? If you'd like, please take this. It's not much, just some supplies. Obtain Ether Fragment. The labyrinth is an unknown area. Please be very careful. Ether Fragment. What's that? Restores a moderate amount of servant HP. Neat. Still nothing. That's fine. Alright. Nobody there? And this is fine as well? Yep. Alright. Out into the unknown we go. Let's Oh, okay. As soon as I leave the school building, Sakura stops me to talk. Maybe she wants to see me off?
気をつけてください。迷宮の中は彼女の領域です。もし出会ってしまったら、絶対に逆らったりしないように。
Her? Judging by her manner of speaking, her must be referring to the labyrinth ruler. No, the cause of her dilemma, it sounds like. Maybe Sakura knows what her enemy is?
そうですね。私が言えることじゃありませんでした。危なくなったらすぐに帰ってきてください。あらら。
Tamamo!
学校の外でデータを物質化するにはまだ量子容量が足りないみたいですね。まあ歯切れが悪いのはそれだけじゃないでしょうけど、あの人ムーンセル側の上級 AI ですから。ムーンセルはシステムの維持が最優先。本来ならマスターを助けるよりシステムの復興に力を使うはずなんですけど、まここは月の裏側だし AI の原則から外れても即処罰ということはありませんしね。さくらさんが味方なのは便利でいいです。それに秘密は秘密のままの方が美味しいですし、今は桜迷宮とやらに急ぎましょうか。
Sure, Caster is right. Sakura's word concerned me, but our first priority right now is to investigate the Sakura Labyrinth. An unknown arena constructed in the far side of the moon. Is there really something waiting for us? Yay! What do you have to say? You're Akuno Kishinami, huh? Moving around even though you just woke up, you've got quite a vitality. I've heard from masters like yourself, regular NPCs in management NPCs are taking refuge in this old school building. In the near side of the moon, in the Holy Grail War, there were tons of you masters. Here, we outnumber you. This old school building is safe for now, not even the black noise invades here. Feel free to take a walk around. Alright. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, something's happening. Oh, shit! Let us go henceforth. The memories are floating back. Ah! This feels great. Sakura Labyrinth, first layer. Escape from New Moon. I sense myself descending into an abyss. After the feeling of drowsy intoxication wears off, we find ourselves in a strange space. Our first sight was that of the setting sun against the horizon, and towering castle spires all around us. I can't see the ground. A path extends out before us like a strong thread. The smell of iron blended with the breeze, as if staining this sublime scenery is an unconcealable scent of blood. Signal confirmed. Can you hear me, Akuno? This is the student council room. Currently, our resources are set to prioritize safeguarding your digital shell, Akuno. Though we call it an arena, that there is the far side of the moon, a null realm formed out of imaginary numbers. By measuring every number that composes you, we are preventing the collapse of your significance, Akuno. The transmission from Leo is all clear. I wonder if number measurement and collapse of significance means that so long as they are monitoring me from the student council room, my position won't be lost. Yes, to make a simple comparison, you're underwater. Please think of it as us giving you oxygen to breathe, Kishinami. The monitor, that means image, and measurement sensors are both excellent. Though we can scan the Sakura labyrinth, we can substitute you as a monitoring device to survey the surroundings. The labyrinth has the structure of an arena. Now, what are these biosigns? Biosigns rising all across the labyrinth. Biosigns. Basically, there are humans in the labyrinth who entered before us? No, since the gate was only just built, no life forms should be inside the labyrinth. If there are, then that means they were in the Sakura labyrinth from the start. Or perhaps they are victims who couldn't escape to the old school building. That's likely, I think. But how strange. Despite how large those biosigns are, I can't read any ID. I'm sorry, currently these biosigns are unknown. Kishinami, can you see your map? You can read your surroundings as well as things like enemy readings in there. That said, all that we can do is fix the camera on you and monitor your situation. So please take every precaution. If things become dangerous, please return at once. As Sakura says, we are maintaining the staircase between your current location and the school building for right now. If you experience any peril, head back. Now then, please explore the area. I was cautious, wondering how buggy this hall will be, but this is it. I was scared for nothing. Then basic actions should make quick work of this place. Okay, darling? Let's embark on our tour of this tasteless castle. Castor boldly gazes over the arena without a shred of fear. What is this uneasiness I feel? Compared to me, you can hardly tell left from right. Castor is composed. The far side of the moon is an unknown space, Castor too. Maybe she can be relaxed despite that because she puts absolute trust in my instructions. My anxiety mounts. Sure, I understand that Castor and I are in the same boat. I really feel that way too. However, I can't find any of these memories, those experiences. It's pathetic of me to not remember what we did in the Holy Grail War. Did Akuno Kishinami truly endure this battle with so much trust placed in her? Nothing? None of us had berserker isn't here. Fear not, I get the feeling that we'll be fine as long as we don't screw up. Castor urges me forward. Yeah, this is no time to be hesitating. I'm anxious as to if I'll live up to the trust she puts in me, but right now, we need to clear this arena. That feeling. Oh, I miss that feeling. Let's go, first enemy! Oh, that's an enemy program, isn't it? Akuno, do you remember how to fight? It's okay, I think I got it. Would you like to skip the battle tutorial? Yeah, I'm good, I remember. Impressive, well then, let's commence with extermination. Let's go, we're back in! Attack, 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 attack! Let's go! Bam! 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 Free chains, attack! Extra turn! I miss this feeling! Tick! Tick! Critical! Critical! 6 chain! Ah! I miss this feeling! Huh? Cassandra is acting strange. After defeating the Starship programs so gallantly, all I see is a look of defeat.
私一生の不覚です。よもやまたも導いかの神格になり果てるとは。私とご主人様の愛の証。ちまちま貢いでもらったスキル経験値が初期値に戻っているのです。よよよ。すべてはこの高速部の。
Oh no.
なのかな。半分はこの高速部、もう半分は他の奴隷系な気もします。
What my servant told me was unexpected, but I wasn't that surprised, because I'm in a similar position. Castor's kids are gone and my memory is hazy. One could say we're pretty similar in that regard.
本当ですか？僕のガウェインは至って正常ですか？
レオ、工具について質問を。スキルはともかく、工具は健在か？
A noble phantasm, a servant's trap card, that proves that one is a heroic spirit, which reveals one's true name. All servants have a legend representing their origins, which they can treat as a weapon. If they are a famous fencer, they wield secret sword technique. If they are a heroic spirit in mythology, they wield the miracles spoken of them in legend. Castor is no exception to that. If I recall correctly, Castor Noble Phantasm...
はい、見事に封印されています。これはシステム側のロックですね。この高速部とは別の。
The Eightfold Blessings of Amaterasu.
まあ、私の工具はユーザーが選ぶ使えない
The number one is less noble for...
ですから。
Come on! Don't say that!
困りましたね。その服を着せられている限り、サーバントは初期値のままなのでしょうか？
それはないと思います。召喚中のサーバントを初期化するなんて、ムースルでも難しいことですから、その連想にかけられた呪いは一度きりです。来た瞬間にスキルがリセットされますが、その代償として呪いも消滅しています。
おや、そうなのですか。では問題ありませんね。
どんなド M ですか？
幸運ですよ。1から10に進む。最弱から最強に至る。何もないところから窮地を乗り越えて成長する。それが誰の得意分野なのか、共に戦ってきたあなたの方がよく知っているでしょう、キャスター。
まあ、そうでございますけど。
では、探索の再開を。
Castor reluctantly assents to Leo's words. It is strange that Leo knows more details about Castor and Akunuki Shinemi than myself, given my hazy memory. I can't let it stop me either. Anyway, let's press on.
もう、尻尾に毛玉できちゃいました。
Let's go! I miss that feeling. HP and MP. Save? Yes! Give me save. Alright, next one. Ah, trop bon. Let's see, maybe it's all girls, right? I'm gonna try all girls. Yeah, it's all girls. Ding! 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 That's the extra turn! Wow! Bam! Ding! Bam! Ding! Ding! Let's go! Level 2! Curse Fire Even!
また一つ、両サイドが上がりましたね。
Fire Even. Let me remember. Skill. Target enemy. Inflicts magic damage and stun against break. Ah, Tamamo, I missed you so much! Alright, so if the enemy wants to break me, Fire Even. Understood. What's that? Searcher. so it only breaks. Attacks! Ding! Ding! Woohoo! Ding! Extra turn! Boom! Boom! Enemy pattern open. Nice! And it is a shot. I can get to the referee, I think. Obtain Ether Shard. Okay, so basically HP. In the second labyrinth, press the square button to use items. The same goes for Codecast. Let's see. Okay. So like sure. Caster feels bitter when being reset, but is still crushing through these hostile programs with ease despite that. As I recall the reliable side of her back, Caster takes a deep sigh, lowering her shoulders feebly.
ちょっとへこみます。でもご主人様の方がもっと喜んでいらっしゃいませんし、お話は後にいたしましょう。
It sounds like Caster noticed, as I thought. There are discrepancies in our memories and experiences, huge gaps between my memories and Caster's memories of our fights. Before I had even realized it, I had lost something important. I focused and drank my dessert to return quickly. Caster also said that we should attack later. Right now, I need to focus on clearing this labyrinth. Let's see, does they rope up? I don't think they rope up this early, right? Well, if they do, I'm gonna farm till level 3 for a bit. It's gonna be fine for a bit. Damn, this looks good on the emulator. Yeah, they don't rip up, right? Yeah, I don't think they do. They do not rip up. Not yet, anyway. We can only press forward. Ah, how I miss this feeling. Jesus Christ. This is so good. A sturdy door blocks our way. It looks like the arena continues past this door for.
見たことのない扉ですね。材質はブラックアイス型プログラム。セキュリティレベルはスター。さくら、何ですかこのスターという記号は。
私も初めて見ました。セキュリティレベルはサーバントのパラメーターと同じものです。最も強いセキュリティレベルは A、弱いものは E。例外として EX がありますけど、スターなんてカテゴリーはありません。待ってください。映像を解析します。これだけ視覚データがあるなら、ここからでもスキャニングして。嘘。計測不能？カウントがオーバーしているんじゃなくて、数値にすることができない？ありえません。ムーンセルのライブラリにもない新種の防壁なんて。
Ooh. Sakura shifts in that event. From her perspective, as a moon cell AI, this door goes against common sense. Though apparently it's on a level that shouldn't exist.
その防壁については後だ。周囲の量子が大きく揺らいでいる。用心しろ。俺の勘だが、おそらく。
Julius? The comms cut out midway. The voices from the student council room, drowned out by sandstorm-like interference, don't reach me. There,
そこまでよ。三流マスターとその下僕。スカンピーのくせに人の心をまじまじと見ないでくださる？
I suddenly hear a voice and turn around, but no one is behind me. Where was that voice coming from? No, more importantly, this voice. If I recall correctly. Lean.
ようこそ私の城へ。これっぽっちも嬉しくないけど、歓迎だけはしてあげる。おや、あちらリンさん？やっほー、お久しぶり。とは言いませんか？尋常じゃないですよ。
Yeah, she's Rin Tosaka. She's one of the monsters participating in the Holy Grail War, a wizard magus of spectacular ability and a shoe-in to win. However, by the way she spoke just now, it sounds as if she's the ruler of this labyrinth.
まるでじゃないわ。まさしくよ。相変わらず気の抜けた子ね。気が抜けているのではありません。誘い受けというやつ
You have those kind of little moves. Rain is the queen of the moon? Stubbornly survives is referring to us, I guess. She's saying that she controls and rules over us?
そっちの考えもお見通しよ。土の裏側から出たいんでしょ。だから唯一の出口であるこの迷宮にやってきた。でも残念。絶対に出してあげないから。だいたい表に戻ってどうするの？あなたの実力じゃせいぜい2回戦止まり。すぐにやられて死んじゃうだけよ。それとも自分から死にたい主義なわけ？そういうことならここで私がいただいても OK ね。
Unbelievable. Even for me, with my easy memory, Rin's uncharacteristic behavior comes as a huge shock. Rin did believe in meritocracy, but she also had honesty and integrity. Why would my rival, someone more dependable than anyone, have such a cold air about her now?
ほんとバカなんだから。おとなしく校舎に隠れていればいいのに、のこのこと亀みたいにやってきたんだもの。
Oh, I don't like that.
私たちの城。入ったものは私たちの所有物よ。ビタ一文見逃さないから。
Rin is serious. While licking her lips, she raises an arm threateningly. I see the proof of her being a master. Come and sealed.
ランさんですね。バッチ来い。
Answer yes. Bring it on.
ご名答。
Correct.
出番よランさん。
That's a different Lancer. Lancer? That young girl with the red hair? Sure, Rin's servant was in fact a Lancer, but this is kind of different from what I remember.
お下がりくださいマスター。この女やる気満々です。いいじゃない。気に入ったわ。これが今回のエクセレントなメインディッシュというわけ。退屈な生贄にも飽きてきたところだし、この子たちならいい声を聞かせてくれそう。
Oh boy.
そこの豚、名前を名乗りなさい。豚ですって？それって BEB ってことかこんちくしょう。見た目若いからって調子に乗ってんじゃないですよ。豚を豚と呼んで何がいけないの？
Oh boy.
むしろ誇りに思いなさい。この
Never calling Caster a pig. Never!
ほら早くブヒーって泣いて。泣きなさい。泣けってば。泣いてください。泣かないの？嘘。どういうことよ。この世界なら何でも私の思い通りになるって言ってたのに、話が違うじゃないマネージャー。もう頭痛が止まらないわ。
The servant starts tearing out of her own hair. She's been spewing nonsense, but her eyes are filled with madness. Even a novice like myself can tell that this red girl has defeated countless servants. Caster can probably detect the waft of blood coming from Lancer better than I can.
ちょっとランさん落ち着いて。たまたまあいつらが言うことを聞かないのはたまたまだってば。っていうかぶっ刺せば全て解決よ。あなたの槍で貫かれれば誰だって泣くもの、物理的に。そうだったわ。さすがねリー。あなたのそういう切れるところ、味方ながら恐ろしいわ。それはこっちのセリフよランさん。本当はパー
Oh boy.
なんじゃないかって疑うくらい頼もしい感触持ちだし。褒めてもお金はあげないわよリン。そっちこそ今日も目いっぱいただ働きしてもらうわ。その切り返し最高。楽しいわねリン。株で大失敗した時
Oh boy.
楽しいわ。この抜群のキャラかぶり。二人は積んでる。ちょっと古いですね。
Of course, this is no time to be stunned. Honestly, I want to pretend like I saw nothing, just leave, but that servant's strength and bloodlust is the real deal. What do we do? Should we fight or run? Retreat for now.
あの角付き女に尻尾を
I'll refuse to turn 10 on that horn girl, but this is our only choice. Let's regroup and rematch her another time.
再戦にかけるとしましょう。
I've seen her too, so yeah, I don't have any other choice. I agree with my servant. If our alliance fails, retreat or something like that. We don't know our opponent's ability or who they are, and more, our stats are reduced. Challenging them here won't accomplish anything. Besides, while hard to believe, Rin and Lancer are so busy laughing that they didn't notice what we are doing. Slowly, quietly, we retreat until we are sufficiently far enough and then we make a break for it.
もしかしてもう倒しちゃった？は私一歩も動いてないわよ。っていないわね。リン、あなたバカじゃないの？あんたにだけは言われたくないわよ。
We run through the labyrinth, fitting in and Adrian Savin's voice behind us. They don't seem to be chasing us, but this brings up two new mysteries. The door blocking our way, and the completely changed Rin Tosaka. From the way Rin spoke, she's the ruler of this labyrinth, and the mastermind who trapped us in the school building. What on earth happened to her, I wonder. Bagging up, bagging up, bagging up, bagging up. Ah, we finally connected. Are you okay, Akuno? Just now, there was not jamming. It seems that some sort of singing voice was obstructing our voice channel. However, we are getting all of your visuals. We have confirmation on Miss Tosaka and her servant. We'll immediately prepare some countermeasures from the wall and the jamming. Please rest for now, Akuno. Good work, Shinami. I use my administrative privileges to create my room for you, so please use it. It's located at the back of the second floor. It's been adjusted to cut off all monitoring, a fully private room. Our calls will still go through, but other than that, it's okay to sleep in as much as you like. Safe. So you're back. As you heard from the student council, return to the second floor's my room and rest. The school is currently under maintenance. It is an old model after all. We can't let it end up like the nearside school. The system is down except for one room, and NPCs are in full sleep. You hurry back and get some rest too. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop for now. I think we've played a fair bit. It is fine to stop for now. It's been 3 hours. Let's see if I can save on the PPSP as well. Alright. And yeah, I think this will be all for now. Thanks for the guy who joined me until the very end. It's probably you, Iki. I am so happy to be playing this game. This is awesome. I am so glad it's finally out. But for now, we're only at the first chapter. We have a lot more work behind us to do. I'm gonna play all 5 routes, so this is probably gonna take a while. But please bear with me on this adventure. Alright, everyone. See ya!